Hello again. Welcome to part 2 of the intervention procedure. In this video, we take you step by step through the responsibilities of a teacher in implementing the intervention procedure. If you are still not sure why we have an intervention procedure, we recommend that you view our first video in this series.
The intervention procedure is found in SharePoint and includes 2 types of email templates for teachers to send to students who miss the first low-risk assessment task. One for in-class assessments and another for hand-in assessments. As teachers, it is important that you keep an eye on your students' progress. If any students do not submit or sit the first early low-risk assessment task, here is what you need to do. For a hand-in electronically submitted task, check to see if the student submitted the early low-risk task. Chat with your learning and teaching coordinator if you're unsure which task has been identified as the early low-risk task.
Teachers must contact those students who do not submit. Use the hand-in task email template and send it to the student within 5 business days of the original assessment due date. If the student does submit the task within 5 business days of emailing the student, the teacher will provide feedback on the assessment and apply the necessary 10% late penalty per day. If the student does not submit the assessment within 5 business days, advise the FYEC so they can follow up with the student.
For an in-class assessment task, check to see if the student sat for the task. Teachers must contact those students who did not sit the early low-risk assessment task. You can use the email template and send it to the student. You must also provide the alternate task with the email. Check with your learning and teaching coordinator if you're unsure about which alternate task to use.
Whether it is hand-in or in-class assessment, when you receive the student's work after the intervention, provide the student with constructive feedback on the assessment. If the student submits work that is of a fail standard, please advise the relevant FYEC for student follow-up. If there is no submission at all, leave the cell in Grade Centre blank, as this indicates the student did not complete the assessment at all, and you must also advise the FYEC.
It is important that all email correspondence to students must be trimmed so there is an official record on the student's file. To trim an email, you need to CC the trim email address, which is trim@westernsydney.edu.au.
Remember, at times students may have extenuating circumstances and apply for special consideration. And if so, please refer to the intervention procedure for further steps to take.
We hope this video has provided you with a better understanding of the steps you need to take as a teacher to implement the intervention procedure and the importance of providing meaningful feedback to students.
If you still have questions, you can also reach out to your learning and teaching coordinator or the first year experience coordinator for further guidance.